CBZ, CBX4. No, Peter, because we got rid of the CBX4 because we got the CBZs in.
All right. Good evening and welcome to another Monday Night Live. It is Ryder Cup week. Oh, I mean, I'm not sure. There is
We'll carry on the Stuart's channel.
there is never a week in the golfing calendar that feels quite like the Ryder Cup.
There is not enough previous footage of Ryder Cups out there to be too much.
What's your favourite Ryder Cup?
Probably 95. I think that was the first one I was really into. Oak Hill, obviously Europe won it.
It's always a good reason to like it, right?
Seve totally off his game, pushing Lehman in the singles. You know, Crimer fouled on the 18th green, and Faldo's my icon. You know, growing up and seeing him get up and down at the semi-rough, it was just, and it was so close. It was away. And yeah, that was the first one I really watched a lot, and that just straight away sticks in the mind.
Let us know what your favourite Ryder Cup is. We would love to hear from you. Something a little bit different tonight. I'm streaming on Vertical Live, which is something that allows this live to go out in the shorts, and it's a slightly different profile, different format. So hopefully, if you check out the shorts, it will be popping up there. But we're doing our usual long-form content on the Precision Golf channel. But as usual, we've got our questions. So any questions you have for us, Simon always takes the club fitting and any equipment, and we're always happy to demo. And I'll do anything you would like me to do when it comes to golf coaching, of course. So give us your tip for the Ryder Cup. Who's going to win?
I think it's going to be really close, but I still just feel like heart says Europe are going to nick it 15-13, head says America will nick it 15-13. I just hope that it's actually, I feel like it should be an absolutely ripper of a Ryder Cup. I think the two teams are so well matched, and you know, there's been all kinds of chirping starting already between Bryson and Rory, and just hopefully it's a real spectacle. I think the game deserves a really close one this time around. Yeah,
it's going to be an absolute stunner. Again, let us know your predictions for the Ryder Cup. Barney's put his in. He thinks Europe's going to do an easy win. So there we go. There we go.
Like your confidence, Barney.
Yeah, Barney's confident as usual. So we've got a few questions coming in as usual. Nice to have Peter Kendall with us. Hi guys, have you got the new Cleveland CBZ wedges yet? If so, can you hit the CBZ and the CBX4 and compare them? Thank you.
Have we got them yet? I think we've got them yet. Well, what we'll do is we're going to do a little bit, we're going to play a few holes. So we'll get that out of the way, and then we'll do any of the testing we'll do straight after that.
Yeah, like it. Yeah. So we're going to play a few holes at the infamous Bethpage Black. I'm so excited.
So famous, you can't remember the name of the course.
So excited. Now, I don't know, you probably don't, but I watched a bit of Grant Horvat and the Bryan Bros, and they went and played this back a good few months ago. I mean, it's an intimidating thing. I mean, it's not going to look like this because there'll be a gazillion grandstands up, but it's not exactly the widest fairway in the books, is it?
No, it's interesting. You're going back to the USPGA that Koepka won there, and you know what they were doing off this tee was they were just blasting it over the corner, as long as they didn't miss it right.
Yeah.
You know, it was just interesting the way that they view these holes. And match play is going to be even more of that. I think there's going to be a lot of, I wouldn't say risk reward, but a lot of bombing it with a driver taken.
I've heard that they've widened the fairways as well, right, considerably.
You'd expect them to. I think you look at Paris, for example. Europe have always been straighter off the tee. America have always been longer. And I don't think America are that much longer than us now, but. It's something that's a known thing to do. You know, give them a bit more space. You know, fairway finding is so key round here that got to give their own players a bit more of a chance.
Absolutely. Right, who's up first? You are.
Probably me.
You are.
I can't even spell my name right by the looks of it either. So
Smeon.
I've got
Smeon.
Too excited with the title.
We shall answer your questions as we go. So thank you so much for being with us.
So say on this one, they're going to take a different line than we will.
Okay.
But we can't kind of move the tees around too much. But I can't go over the trees. Well, maybe just over that first one. They're going to be taking a line about 40 yards right to where we are to leave themselves about 60 yards in.
Yeah,
I thought.
that's obscene, isn't it? That's obscene.
They are big hitters. Now, this is if I can actually get the ball on the tee in the Ryder Cup, because it'll be nervy.
Could you imagine? That was crunched.
Middle, but it was square face. Might get away with it.
Stay in the
If
air.
it stays in the
Stay
air.
in the air. How's it looking?
It could be worse. Could be worse.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. I assume you've hit your usual 40 or 50 shots.
Well, I had to do a bit of a test round.
Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did. Of course you did.
I think the one thing that I think what the US will do on this one is, we were chatting about it earlier, and is we think that Bryson might hit their first tee shot because it's like 380 to the front of the green. He can get there.
Oh, God.
So, you know, when in the singles at Whistling Straits, he put it on the green, made a 2. But I think they might give him the first tee shot and go, have at it. Because imagine if he gets one away, the roar, the lift.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm absolutely buzzing for the Ryder Cup.
Oh, it's the best event.
Yeah, isn't it? So 182. Got myself a 6-iron out of this rough.
And I think what you said there is so key, where they've widened the fairways up, because you miss the fairways. It is thick, gnarly, heavy,
not nice,
dirty rough.
It's not nice, is it? It is not nice.
And so fairways found massively critical. That's suboptimal.
Yeah, that's not going to do well. Let's do well. So, Adio, Rory's chip last year is a short game goal.
Oh, that one from the side, last Ryder Cup, when he down by the par 3.
There,
yeah,
that
I
was
mean,
a
that's
cracker,
just,
wasn't
yeah.
it? Adio says, I meant to ask you, Stu, my driver shaft broke recently and all I've got is a 3-wood shaft to put in it. Will that be okay, or do I want to get a driver-specific one? Good question.
So most wood shafts will work in a driver or a fairway wood. If you've got a fairway shaft, it's going to come out short. So a driver's normally 45 and a half inches in length. A 3-wood's normally 43. So it's going to come out 43 3/4 or so in your driver. So it will come out short. It will then swing light in the head. So that would be the main consideration. But there are some fairway-specific shafts. Most wood shafts will work in a driver or a fairway wood if it's the right shaft for you.
Very good. We do this every Monday night, 6 p.m. Play a few holes.
Nice.
Answer questions. All on golf equipment and golf coaching. That was a nice shot. How'd you get it through those leads?
Because apparently trees are 90% air.
Yeah, allegedly.
Which
allegedly.
Not in real life when you try and do that.
That was beautiful.
That was just a hit and hope.
That was beautifully done. That was beautifully done.
It's all right, it'll 3-putt me from there if it knows what my game's like.
Oh dear. Oh dear. This is not pleasant.
Ever played in the New York area?
No, I don't think I have.
No, same.
Yeah, I haven't. No, I've played a fair bit in America, but I haven't played New York, ironically.
So I think if you want to play here, basically if you go just a bit nearer the edge on that, and that's it. If you want to play, you've got to queue up from about, the night before, or from about 5 a.m. I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm a massive fan of that, if I'm honest.
Well, although the only thing I would say for this is being a public course, it is one you can get on, whereas so many of the US courses, the championship courses, are super private.
Yeah.
That would be, I think, the only saving element for me. But I wouldn't want to sleep in my car just to get around a golf.
No. Easy, easy. Oh my God, I'm not going to make a doubt. Am I still putting?
Technically, it should be me to putt.
No, it gave
it's got you to chip.
It's given you yours, isn't it?
You
were on the green, no?
I'm 48 foot away, so.
Oh dear, I'm having a torrid time.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Do you know what? I've started playing really bad on this simulator golf, and I'm not. Sorry?
Yeah. Well, we've got one. They are like 12, 13 on the stimp, and
I'm really not happy about it. I'm getting heckles and all sorts on my channel. Auto finishing.
Oh, one part birdie from 48 feet.
And I've made triple
Goodness,
on the
it's
first.
only,
That is not a good
one
start.
hole difference.
That is not a
At least
good
it's match
start.
play.
What else have we got
Right,
coming in?
coming in, yeah.
There we've got coming in. We've got Paul Stewart says no sound. We fixed that, hopefully. Hello, sir. Simon, what graphite design shaft is closest to a Ventus Velocore Blue 6X?
I would say, the VF's a little more stout and tip heavy, so the graphite designs, interesting one. You'd have to go back to something like, I'd almost have to go back to previous models and say something like the BB would have been, but that's a bit of a softer feel. Probably the GP. The problem with the graphite designs relative to something like a Velocore series is they tend to play a little bit softer profiles. The VF is the only real kind of stout, low spin, really kind of solid feeling shaft. So you tend to get something that's going to be more responsive. So you might be looking at UB, actually is probably the closest. But yeah, that probably sits in an area where I don't think they've got one right now.
Very good. John Burton asks, what would be a good upgrade to the Ping Alto Blue CB50SR? It's a little too senior, but I like the kick.
Okay, yeah, so the Altos play quite soft, tend to play kind of upper 50s. They're not heavily counterbalanced, so if you want something that's going to shore it up a little bit without feeling too harsh, I would go for, let's just think through, because they're actually pretty mid to high balance. So kind of a mid-level, entry-level, I would go, it's a Mitsubishi C6 Blue in the 50. If you want something just a little bit higher grade materials, you want 56, 57, probably a GC5 graphite design.
Very good. Sandeep says, hit the like button. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody hit the like. Robin Walker, I loved the 2 lesson videos with David. Thank you. I can't wait for the 3rd. Well, David is coming in tomorrow, and we are doing that driver lesson tomorrow. So stand
He's super
by.
keen, isn't he?
He is super keen.
Yeah.
Massive golfer fan.
Yeah.
I mean, he played in the BMW PGA Championship Pro-Am. Yeah, massive.
I hadn't appreciated how big into his golf he was.
Oh, massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, massive. Which is great to see.
Aren't we all?
What's that? So 3rd, and getting to watch you actually coach someone on driver and fairway woods. Will that be soon? Yes, so I'm filming it tomorrow. I've got another video coming out tomorrow, so I'll be filming that one, and that will probably come out on Friday. So that'll be a longish edit, but yeah, I'll get that out Friday for the weekend. Yeah. Love an edit. Right.
Right, what we got here? 370.
370.
Breather hole already. So several of the fairways here sit diagonal across.
Yeah.
So you've got to either play, like for this one, it's either a 3-wood to try to not run through the fairway, but we're
Never
not doing
been a
that.
Never been a 3-wood fan.
So we're going to try and draw a drive around the corner, because that, in match play, is the way we roll.
Yay.
Right.
Simon, 1 up. Oh, of course.
Yeah. So even though it's by 16 shots,
Yeah.
it's only 1 hole.
You've done me.
Joy of match play.
Done by 16 on the first.
Right, okay. Right, so I'm going to take this up and over the left side a little bit.
Skadoosh.
I necked it a bit.
Well, it's not.
No, I didn't neck it, but that's actually worked quite well.
It's not taking the neck.
No, we'll take that.
That's absolutely killed. That's absolutely killed. Love your work.
Thank you very much.
Love your work.
Take that.
Yeah, very nice
I
indeed.
think they'll be putting about 5 wood to that, but
Yeah.
I think
right.
that's the consideration with what we're doing. We're playing off close to the tees, they'll be playing off, and actually, they're going to have a serious amount of less club into the greens.
Oh, no. There's I don't know what's going on. It's a hack out, Simon. The crowd
this
go
is
quiet.
in Ryder Cup. This is a cast iron par. Do you want me to aim you?
Yeah, could you aim me a bit
out,
right?
back out into play? This is one of those results in match play where you look and go,
Well,
there's
hope
no way he's not making par
I
from
hope
here.
that is the case. Let me tell you. Cross, stay on the fairway. There you go. The perfect hack out.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think
come on, Stu.
round here, from what we've done a little bit of looking at, I think Bethpage historically is about fairway finding. Long of the greens is absolutely knackered because they pretty much all sit back at you. So it'll be interesting to see setup-wise, how much do they shave banks to let the ball run away? Because we've not seen the course setup yet.
Yeah, that first morning, I'm sure we're going to see lots more of it over the coming week, right, of the coverage.
So interested to see what you think about this. One of the rumours I've heard they might do, because on 18, because essentially it's a straightaway par 4.
Yeah.
I've heard that they might move the tee right up, so it's about 320 to the front edge, and make it drivable.
Yeah, I think we all like a drivable par 4.
I was going to say, do we like that idea or we not like that idea?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a fan of that. I'm a bit of a fan of that. What have we got coming in here? We've got Aero, best Ryder Cup when the US wins. Boo!
So actually, which one got, when the US wins, which one do you think's been the best US win? There you go, that's a return question to said gentleman. I would say US's Whistling Straits was one of the best performances ever, and an unbelievable team.
Yeah.
In recent times, I think, because you've got to go back to like Walton Heath. The team they had at Walton Heath was full of major winners.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to zone out of the ones where the Americans have won.
Sounded dramatic. Very safe.
Very safe.
Very
safe. I think I'm chipping. I think
very vanilla as a shot. So I would say one of the best performances. I mean, you'd have to look as a comeback. The comeback at Brookline, as much as that Ryder Cup had some controversy.
Some.
Trying to think what I would say their best. Oh, hello. You do chip in on here quite regularly.
That's the only thing that I do well on these simulators is chip in.
Let's think. It's a 99 the one then.
Free Willy, I will buy new irons TM790s, 95 grams, steel R-Flex. Can you recommend the Loft make 2 degrees steeper for more distance, or would be the ball flight too low?
I don't know. I don't know what your ball flight is. It is when you could ruin it by taking too much spin off and end up with no control.
Love that.
Or you could make it a great ball flight. But the only way to know is knowing what your data is. So
Adio says, are there any good all-rounder shafts? Having lessons with Stu, working on my swing, so feels a bit silly getting fit right now. For driver, that is. He's asking.
Ultimately, I would stay with what you're using until it's worth getting it set, until you get to the point where you want to get it set up and then make the choice. There's no point doing an interim unless your driver is horrendously off in terms of spec, because what could be a good all-round shaft could be a rotten shaft for you, because there isn't really an all-round shaft, because it can't be all weights, it can't be all balance points. So a shaft's either going to work for you or it's not. So I would stay with what you've got, get settled with what you're doing with your swing. Don't have to get this swing change completed, but get settled through that initial development, and then get the club set up, because then that can kickstart that can help the speed of improvement and settle things in and help develop on from there. But I wouldn't do an interim personally.
Fair play.
Ooh,
well, you're 2 up. Oh, 246 yard par 3. Deary me.
Right. Head cover off.
Head cover off. Head cover off. Free Willy goes on to say, my attack angle averages between 4 down and 6 down, which I'm happy with. Thank you. You guys are the best. Best regards from Hamburg, from Frank and his broom. Come on, the broom drill. Come on, the broom drill.
The Frankfurty broom.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
What's a broom in German?
Broomhof.
I know, it will have a very long name.
Yeah.
If any of my understanding of the German language,
why use 10 letters when you can
like
work 25?
car is like about 17 syllables. Yeah. So it'd be interesting what broom is in German.
Yeah.
Right, 5 wood, which needs to be hit well. Oh, I've absolutely munched it. Have I pulled it?
This is a sign of a man that's playing a lot of golf.
I was cack yesterday though.
Oh! This is a sign of a man that's playing a lot of golf.
Yeah,
Lovely to see.
we had a gold medal yesterday that I was not good at.
What did you shoot?
77.
That's right.
Back was a bit stiff, pulled a few.
You had a
Not
few
good.
sherbets Friday night, though, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, Friday night was late.
Oh, it's gone left again.
So James and I had a charity event on Friday up in Cambridge for the East Anglian Children's Hospices, which raised, and then a dinner, black tie dinner at King's College, which was stunning. Raised 54,000 for charity. Monty was there all day. Hit a shot with every one of the 52 groups playing across the two courses. They deregulated the buggies and took him around everyone. He was fantastic. Good friend of mine from school, Tom Williams, did a Q&A with Colin. He's a BBC Look East presenter. Yeah. And then we ended up getting to bed at about 2:30.
Did you? 2:30?
It's a young man's game.
Oh, that is a young man's game. Yeah. That would knock me out for months.
I'm still feeling the effects, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Not in a kind of just fatigue. I've never been good at late nights.
What have we got? We've got Isaiah is on. Watch that video you said earlier about power impact. I don't think I understand it clearly. My miss is still overdrawn and hooking the driver, finding it hard to keep the lead wrist cupped. Keep on working on external rotation of the forearm, keeping the palm down. Again, it could be other variances of your leg action or your upper body. So difficult to really quantify why that would be, Isaiah. Sorry, I can't be more specific. Gary Satterfield is in. It's just hard to beat that win for the US in the Ryder Cup when Justin Leonard dropped that long putt so many years back and ran all over Jose Maria's line. That was Medina, right?
That was Brookline.
Brookline.
Yeah, that was Brookline. I felt for Jose. I thought he was brilliant. I think I get that because Jose didn't hold his putt, that meant that half of the game, that meant they retained the cup. I get the reaction. I totally get that from the players. The bit I was less happy with was everyone else piling onto the green, wives and things like that.
Duval was giving it all of this, wasn't he?
I get that. They just made a massive comeback. So the players, I can totally get it.
Yeah.
But they should also have known that he had a putt for a half.
Yeah. Let's not dig up on that.
No, but actually, so I kind of feel a bit sorry for Justin Leonard because his brilliance, he gets a little bit tarnished with that because he was the guy that, having done it a couple of holes earlier as well, he taught some bombs. Yeah, very impressive.
Fair dues. We've done Free Willy. We've done Free Willy. Nicholas, any thoughts on matching all wood shafts, trying to match feel?
Yeah, so for fairway woods, driver and fairway woods doesn't necessarily always tie up, and you will get different feels because the driver head is so much bigger than the fairway wood, so it loads and twists the shaft differently. So you generally have to go for a firmer profile in the driver to get the same feel as something in the fairway wood, or a softer profile in the fairway wood to match the driver feel, depending which way you look at it.
I wasn't walking away because I was
No, I'm just getting it. I just don't want to get hit in the back. So generally in fairway woods, the tour pros do often use. Oh, it's expected to see a bit of flight, I think. They will often go slightly heavier in a high loft, but they aren't the norm. Most of the time, we'll tend to match shaft through fairway woods because you're looking for the same kind of performance, same timing, but more flight out of the higher loft, and that's it. So we would generally match fairway shafts.
Well, I mean, I'm 3 down through 3. This is not the best start in the world. Matt M, I've noticed a rattle in the hybrid over the weekend. Am I okay to just pop over and get you guys to look at it and remove the issue?
100%. With either the amount of kind of ways you can get into heads now, if there's a weight, external weight, then potentially be able to get out through that. If it's one, sometimes you get a little bit of grit, a little bit of glue comes loose in the shaft, and that can sound like a massive piece of grit in it. That's easy to get out through the grip. If it's something else, we'll still be able to sort it. So, short answer
Come on
is yes.
down. Come on down. Come on down. You're on the peg.
Right.
Again. Gary Satterfield, sorry to bring up bad memories, guys.
No,
well,
look,
Gary, you know,
yeah,
we're okay with that. We're okay with that. We're hardy English folk here.
Yeah. I always remember Torrance's Torrance has commented that, called himself a man of God. Yeah. No, I think if you can't get overexcited at the Ryder Cup,
Yeah.
when can
Playing
you
the
get
wrong sport.
overexcited?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So they're going to fly this bunker. I'm
Do
not,
it. I think you should try it.
I'm not. I'm going to try.
I think you should try
but
it.
I'm not them. So.
I played Hankley Common last week. That was in fine order.
Nice. Great course.
In a 40-mile-an-hour wind, 30-mile-an-hour wind.
That is a challenge.
That was, yeah, that was hard work.
For those that don't, Hankley Common, one of the blueprints for a heathland course. Stunning bit of ground.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I've had the warm-ups.
It's a better line through.
Stay away. Stay away.
Hold your head up.
Oh, no. Oh, Dad.
So is it a stroke play tournament?
Yeah, stroke play tournament. I was +5. Had a bit of a shaky start, bit uncomfortable, but
I always find that a really hard first tee shot.
Oh, we teed off 2. We teed off 2. Yeah.
Par 3.
Yeah. Which, I mean, the greens were rapid.
Yeah.
Which is really nice to play, isn't it?
Yeah, it's typical. So our greens yesterday sped up a lot, got firmer, and just not used to having. I haven't played much of that kind of conditions this year. You know, most of the time they haven't been. You know, the courses have been struggling a little bit, and you know, actually getting. You're playing on. So at St George's Hill, the greens are very slopey, so just unfamiliar with. Those, and once you get out of position, which my approach shots were, then stuffed. So, right. Just get at it with a 5.
Nice to have lots of questions coming in. Go on, Simon. Give it a rip.
Hack it out the rough.
Graham Jones. Simon, what ping driver shaft and what steel iron shaft would be similar to the Aldila Tour Green Hybrid? SHA?
What
means.
ping? Wooden iron shaft.
Yes.
So, the Tour Green is fairly stable, fairly tip balanced. So, Ping don't really. Well, actually, Ping have had. I think they do the Tensei 1K Black in the driver. The 65 would be fairly similar to that. In irons, I'd probably be looking at. I think they do a DG 120. That should be relatively similar in terms of balance point and stability.
Oh, get in the trap. That's all right. Get that.
You're so holding that for a birdie.
Yeah, hope so. 4 down after 4 would be a real shocker. What have we got? Shamrock. I lift my hands too high in the backswing. That's a problem, especially with the driver. Any drills to get the backswing stay lower and more back deep around me? Get yourself a TheraBand. Wrap a TheraBand around your neck and push down on the TheraBand and make some backswings. And you'll feel the pressure of your arms down rather than the lift up. I've done a great video that came out on Friday. Go check that out. That'll help you.
Very nice.
How's that looking?
Oh, thought that came out short out the rough.
Right.
Forgot about the percentage differential.
Yeah, the percentage differential.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So this is one they're going to be getting to easily in 2.
Yeah, shorty, right at 5.
But you've got that bit of the back that's shaved. That they're going to, if they go long, is going to go shooting. Lovely shot. It's going to go shooting off the back of the green, and then your back up to a green goes away from you. Yeah, challenging.
Yeah, they eat up par 5s now.
Yeah.
What have we got else? Have we got here? Oh, a broom in Germany's Bessen.
Oh,
Short one. Short one. Let's go back up. Trevor Wolstenholme. 76 old. 76 old. I think I'm not sure he means he's got a 76 old driver, but he's 76. Driver Titleist TSR1, 10 degree, hit up 2400 to 3200 ball speed, 78 miles an hour, straight into out, but launch at 1718. Is that too much? Need a bit more distance, carries 170.
So was it 18 launch and?
Yeah, 18 launch, 2.432 launch spin rate.
2.432. 3.2 is a little high. 2.4 would be fine. If you're, say for the sake of argument, if you're averaging at 2.7, that'll be fine for carry, but you're probably losing a bit of run out. So you probably want to be more like 16 and 2.6 to optimise both carry and run out.
Very
but
good.
if the spin's varying that much, that's quite a lot of variation. So I got a bit excitable with the chip.
Oh,
So,
is this a chink?
yeah,
a chink?
definitely.
Oh.
Short game's always the chink in the armour.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I've won a hole.
Could have let him in.
This
could have let him in.
This could be a chink.
Could have been complacency kicking in.
Come on now, Mr. Trackman. Be nice to Stewie. Yes.
There you go.
Back in the game.
Yeah.
Back in the game. It would have been a sorry state of affairs going 4 down through 4. Two down through 4 I can cope with.
Yeah.
4 down through 4, Simon, not a fan of.
Challenging.
Not a fan of.
So who are you most looking for? Who would be your ideal singles matchup?
As
Who do you want to see play against one another in the singles?
I mean, I really want to see Rory play Bryson because I think there's a lot of unfinished business there in there.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I have to say, I don't like that Rory doesn't look like he's enjoying the game, does he? I mean, even in Ireland, when he won, even with the words that were coming out of his mouth, his facial expressions weren't matching up the words that were coming out, in my mind.
Okay.
He didn't look like, I mean, great win, but he just doesn't look like he's having a great time. You know what I mean?
Which is interesting because he said how this year, essentially with that win, makes it one of the best years he's had.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think that with the wins have been Ireland and Pebble and Masters and
big great wins.
players.
It's just not looking like he's buzzing off of life at the moment. I hope I'm wrong, but yeah.
I hope so. I'd be quite happy.
Yeah, you would like to think he's.
I think the Ryder Cup's the one. I think if he gets Ryder Cup, you're going to see he's going to be hungover for about a month.
About a month, yeah. It's going to be a massive win, Gary. It's going to be a massive win. Have some of that. I was not hitting a bad one there. Go on, my son. Go on, my son. Go on.
It's the little things, isn't it? A good smack, a goodly smack that one.
Good swipe that for me. Good swipe that one for me.
All right.
What else have we got coming on in here? What is the practice interference between the practice interference between the Callaway Elite 3-wood and the Elite Titanium 3-wood?
Practical difference, I think.
That's
so
what I
Elite.
was going with him.
So just the Elite and the Elite Titanium. Well, so Elite Titanium is lighter materials, allow them to place the weight in more optimum positions. So you've got a front and a back weight, so you can make it lower spin or more moderate spin. It's really good off the deck, but it keeps the low spin. So it's essentially taking the titanium allows it to go lighter and a bit stronger than the steel frame and the composite. They've still got composite in that one, but spins more like the triple diamond, but is a bit more playable off the deck. But it's expensive. One I'm thinking about maybe switching my Paradigm triple diamond to that, just to make it better as a fairway club.
Right. Okay. Good insight. Good insight. Matt Bowles, seeing you guys soon. Can club fitting help combat casting and help hold angles? What would you do for that from a fit perspective, please?
You're using, so the answer is it may be able to. It's if you're casting and losing the angle, there are one of two things that can be happening, and this sounds like I'm really hedging my bets, but the one that everyone thinks about is if it's light, if it's too light, you lose the club, you throw the bottom end, and then you've lost the angle. And if there's nothing on the bottom end to create that drop in and to kind of pull against, then it's hard to create that late hit. So you'd often, in that instance, try and put some bounce down the bottom end to create that drop. And then as long as you keep accelerating through, it helps create that lag and that shaft lean. However, if something's heavy, you go and then you've got to flick at it. So heavy can also create the same thing. But the answer is yes, club fitting may well be able to help.
Like that, like that.
Have I saved the club face on that?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping for a plug up the face. Sorry. What have we got? Adio, it's difficult going back to golf where the ball doesn't roll out on the baked fairways for 50 extra yards. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, massive change.
Yeah.
Massive change. Going
Yeah.
from one of the holes
Yeah.
in the summer, second hole at St George's Hill, it's 460. There's a ditch at 330. I was hitting 2 irons and not going to the ditch, and then a 9-iron or a wedge.
Yeah.
Hit driver 6-iron yesterday, and I hit them both well.
Did you?
Yeah, totally different ball game.
Yeah, that's a long way. 212 yards. That's a 4.
Uphill.
Uphill.
So it's playing more like 220.
Yeah, I'm going with 4.
And it's a little bit into the Zephyr, 4 miles an hour into.
Full-blooded 4-iron.
Well, this is the thing, they'll be going with like an 8-iron this. They're going to hit 40 yards further than us, and then they hit 2 less clubs than we do.
Oh, no, Stuart. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible, Simon. I had visions of winning the hole with a birdie and all
You got altitude sickness from the previous hole, didn't you?
Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me.
So 190, 10 feet out, so that's going to be 5-iron.
Adio says Oberg beats Scotty for sure.
I think there are a few matchups with Scotty that could be really interesting. You've got someone like Oberg who's similar, steady. You've got your Roy that's champagne-like. I'd like to see someone like a Lowry take him on. So he's got a little bit of short game flair but Scotty's going to be really hard to beat because he's just that damn good.
Yeah, relentlessly consistent.
All right, let's go. Based on where you've got with match play, I'm going to try and go a bit left of that pin.
Yeah, don't chop one into the trap and make bogey.
All right, I won't.
Yeah.
Quite happy with that. Oh,
got a bit of drift on it.
I've pushed it.
A bit of drift on it. Got a bit. Oh, very nice shot, Simon. Very nice
very
shot.
much.
Unfortunately, nobody likes to see that.
Inadvertent good shot.
Nobody likes to see that. Well,
I have hit quite a lot more balls than you today.
yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I can cope with it. It's all right. It's all right.
So anyone watching been to Bethpage and watched a tournament there? Be interesting to know what it's like as a kind of as an environment. It's quite a slopey bit of land. Kind of feels like quite a dramatic piece of land.
Down.
Oh. Yeah, because it strikes me that it's a big course as far as us amateurs are concerned, and it's a pretty big course for the pros. Pretty big, but it's not that big. But it's the thick rough that generally is a defence.
Looks like I'm back to 3 down, unfortunately, unless it gives you a 3-putt, which I'm hoping for. The Trackman gods don't think that's gonna somehow give me a 3-putt there.
Chickeny lag.
Yeah.
From 9 foot. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Oh.
It gives you a 1-putt, but yeah. Oh well. Never mind. We're 3 down, folks. We're 3 down. Right, let's have a little look. What else we got coming in here? Matt Bowles, seeing you guys. Oh, we've done that. Free Willy, Broom in German Bessen. A question for Simon. Doug, are there any putter fitting vids in your channel archives?
Not too many, partly because in terms of cameras being set up, but set up down here, but also just something that until we're looking to get a specific putter fitting specialist back in. So we get that. That's something that, getting the right fitters available on a Tuesday to do the filming and the appointments available to do the filming just doesn't quite tie up. But it is something that is on our radar to do more of, for sure.
I've got a putter fitting that I was done on the channel, so that's on there, Doug. Double tap the screen if you're watching on the Vertical Live. Double tap the screen for a like, and if you're watching on the Precision Golf channel, hit the like button. It always helps us out. That would be fantastic. Asaya asks, for lessons, would it be better to wait until I can go to a place with a launch monitor or just send videos in through Skillist? If I get your lesson package, what information would help you with the videos? Well, if you're going to see a local pro and they've got a TrackMan, and again, I would always actively encourage people to go and research the coach that they're about to have lessons with. Go do that. If they've got a TrackMan launch monitor and you like what information they're giving out, check out their socials. From Skillist, from my perspective, all I need to see is a swing face on down the line, 7-iron and a driver, and I could pretty much tell you what your TrackMan data will be. So it doesn't really need to have TrackMan data, but if you've got it, great. If not, no problem. Hopefully that helps, Asaya. Onwards.
Righty-ho. Onwards.
408 yards.
Now this one, as it jinks a little bit between them, it gets very narrow.
It's super narrow. Are you going to go little chip down there, or are you going with the driver? Oh, he's playing.
I'm going to go through. I'm going to go through and probably miss my target. But
Adio says, I think adverse weather gives Europe an advantage, especially if the wind picks up.
It's interesting that, isn't it? Because you always felt there's always been the story that European players in wind, but America, Texas is windy, Florida's pretty windy, and how many Americans have won the Open?
When I used to go down to Australia, they all used to say, "Oh, you're very good in the wind because you're from the UK," and honestly, Melbourne is windier than anywhere I've been to consistently. Yeah. So it's the same deal, right?
Yeah, I agree. I think
in the US, you've got to be able to play. You're not going to be a PGA Tour player.
You're not going to be on this tournament.
Yeah, there won't be anyone in the field that you go, "Oh, you're terrible in the wind." Don't plug in the trap. Don't plug in the trap. Up the face.
Get up.
Don't go in the trap. Just don't go in the trap. Don't want. Oh no, that's.
I got the bottom of the trap.
Yeah,
that's okay.
It's in the trap.
Okay. It's short iron from there.
Right.
Be fine.
That's all right. That's all right. You can do that.
But yeah, I think you look at Open Championships and who's won, who's been up there, and Harman in bad weather at Hoylake. Chauffeur in bad weather at Troon. So I don't think it quite holds true that the Americans can't play in bad weather.
No, I agree.
Stay in the air.
Stay in the air.
That's now position A+++. Yeah.
Boom. We're off.
I think they might be going for that line.
Yeah.
Because they'll probably prefer to hit a wedge in from down there than.
Boom.
Then what's it going to be about? What do you think about an 8-iron at the bunker?
150, 152. 8-iron hits the trap, comes back at you. That's the one that I was hoping for.
No, it's not enough of a lift.
No, it's a
164, 80-90%.
Vision Vorse asks about a couple of comparisons with the Pro 950 GH to the 950 Neo GH.
So deadweight very similar. In principle, the Neo is designed for a little bit more flight, a bit more spin, slightly softer tip profile, but it swings a little higher balance. So the 950, the original series, swings a little more bottom end heavy, feels a bit more stout through the ball, and in principle, slightly lower flight, but deadweight, very similar.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, thank you. All right. I think just a little smooth 7, I think.
Smoothie.
A little smooth one, yeah.
Smoothie.
You don't want to go long.
No, last thing you want. Did you watch the Grand Prix at the weekend?
Yeah, I watched the replay of it because I was out for it. And
of course you were. Yeah, that's a very nice shot.
Thank you very much.
Don't go long. Don't go long. Don't go long. Don't go long.
Oh, I've got a chip. That's always hardest.
Sorry, did I say that out loud?
That's all right. I'd be thinking the same if I was 3 down.
All right.
There is that thing of is Max, if Max wins all the last 6 Grand Prix, Piastri has to finish second in all of them.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think it'll quite happen.
Could you imagine though? All of a sudden,
that's a,
he's having a wobble, the lad, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's having a wobble. Right, come on.
If there's one driver that can do it, it's Max.
Yeah, sure is. Get down, 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 down.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Said with such sincerity.
Oh, I've got a cheeky little nasty little chip.
What have we got coming in here? Alan Blob 21, nice chip. Any iron shafts similar to the NS Pro 1050 GHS?
It's interesting on that. Not too many, because the way it swings sits something like a KBS is going to be a little, maybe actually probably the closest KBS Tour Light X from a weight and a balance point of view, but you'd probably need to soft step them once. Outside of that, things like a Modus 105 are going to swing more bottom end heavy, as will a Dynamic Gold 105.
Giving you a 1-putt par, me a 2-putt bogey. I'm 4 down. This is disastrous.
You were celebrating for a moment then.
I thought it was mine.
The answer is actually it's a really hard shaft to replicate. But I would say, yeah, KBS Tour Light 105. It is the X, but that's, I think, going to be the closest one to it.
Joe Simmons, 90 on a bad day, 95 on better ones. How do I get best out of a driver fitting?
Come along with an open mind. You know, I think ultimately,
Great advice.
The best you can get out of any fitting is to come along, listen to what the fitter's got to say. As long as it correlates with your experiences on course, the fitter should be able to explain why you're seeing the results you are with your current club, diagnose the issue, back it up with data, and then provide you with a solution if there is one to be found. So don't be closed off to options. Be open with what budget you've got with them as well, and don't see it as a way of the fitter kind of pushing that. If they've got any ethics at all, they won't do that. They'll just find what works best. But yeah, work as a team. That's ultimately, you know, the fitter needs you and you need them, and that way, have fun with it. Yeah,
Go for it.
right. Par 5. Okay.
Bosch. Is it?
Should just, yeah.
Yes.
My
Beautiful.
finest contact, but it's in play.
Beautiful.
Bit of a rank strike that, but we got away with it.
She got there.
I think that's something I've noticed more and more over the last couple of years, and I'd imagine you have swing-wise as well, is people are much more open.
Yeah. Swing-wise.
Yeah, I'd imagine in terms of people would have had preconceptions about technique, or we've had about clubs, about preconditioned ideas about flex, and if I hit this shot shape, I should go into this product, and but actually, I've noticed people much more open to just I like the idea of this, but you tell me if it's going to work or not.
I would have to say, I think that comes down to the fact that they are seeking, and it sounds like we're blowing smoke up our own bums here, but they're seeking our expertise. I mean, we excel, Precision Golf excels in club fitting. I'd like to think I excel in coaching. I think when people come to see you in that capacity, I think they are a little bit more malleable rather than going to somewhere maybe that's not quite the same. I think we're very lucky in that. I think the people that we get to see, I think.
Fair comment.
This is it's par 5. Oh, wonderful. There was an opportunity had it been in the fairway.
Long old way though, isn't it?
Yeah.
This will be an interesting one to see if they try and cut the corner off the tee. Whereas you and I don't have that capability. They might be able to. Or take it really tight to the corner. 279. Oh, not sure I've got this in the locker. Let's give it a clatter.
Andrew says, somebody hit a Happy Gilmore.
Just want to break my driver.
Well out. And Andrew Evans, gents, considering replacing my 2023 T200 5-iron with a new version purely based on how much better it looks. Hate the plastic back of a 2023. Will I see any performance differences? T150 is the rest of his set.
I think you'll see a little bit more flight retention. The spin holds a little bit better. I think you'll find it very slightly more stable off centre. I don't think you'll find it quite as clanky sound-wise. It's a hollow body. It's still going to sound a bit clunky compared to your 150s, but definitely going to see a little bit more flight retention and a bit better off centre. Performance-wise, been really good this year. 250s, been very impressed with them. The 200s performed well, 200s performed well, but I think they tended to kind of come out the sky a little bit, and I think the 250s just retained trajectory a little bit better. 50 yards. Okay.
Push one in there. It's quite tricky, isn't it, those sorts of shots with sim golf. Yep, nice shot, nice shot, nice shot.
Yeah, not having that visual key to hit to that's where sim golf's tough.
Awkward, isn't it?
Long game wise, it's easier. You haven't got the surrounds, it's just point and shoot. It's the first half, isn't it?
I think that is the first half.
But
that is
short game's quite tough. You can't visualise it. Oh.
Asaya, I only played Trackman simulators once, and it was giving me chip-ins from the bunker and 30 feet. 1 putts, and my friend 3 putts. That's handy. Joe Simmons, cheers. You're welcome, Joe. Par 3, 199 yards. Mr. Tightless is back. Nice to see you, Mr. Tightless. I've got a 10 say 1K blue shafts in my GT driver and fairway wood. They are only in the bag since June, but I'm noticing marks on the shafts from the bag rub. Not had this in previous brands.
Nothing you can blame the shaft manufacturer on that, I'm afraid. Your bag, I've got it on mine. I put this 5 wood in play. Hasn't even been in play that long. And look at that little mark on it from an old bag. Stuart's channel can see that. And I've switched bag now. But essentially, I hadn't realised that the padding has started to wear, and within a round it scratched it. Unfortunately, there's nothing the shaft manufacturers can do about it. If you have any of the plastic or any of the piping exposed, it's going to scratch the shaft. So that is the bag manufacturers and not the shaft manufacturers to blame. We're going here, so we
nice looking par 3.
Front right. This is just going to be where we breeze. Breeze slightly into. I've only just noticed that. Say 4.5, 190, 190.
As Graham Jones says, as soon as a former competitor, the moment Lando let Piastri through to win, I knew he didn't have the something
minerals.
Word, yes, to be world champ. Sorry,
Castlemaine.
Castlemaine 4X.
I think it's interesting, and I do think Lando is a bit more vulnerable than the others, and Piastri seems to have a bit more of that killer instinct.
100%.
The difference now is it's within touching distance.
Yeah,
and none of them have done it before, whereas Max has nothing to lose.
Yeah,
and he's just, he is that, what's the word, not brutal.
Relentless.
Kind of, when he's just ruthless. Yeah.
If you're watching, give us a like. If you're watching it on a short, double tap the screen. That would be much appreciated. Don't overcut. What'd you hit there? 4, 5?
Smooth 5.
Smooth 5.
Just because I didn't fancy battering a 6 at it, and I just feathered it right a little too much.
Feathered. Feathered.
Yeah.
Like it.
Sounds good anyway.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I always think par 3s with a set down below you, just so appealing. Looks like yours done the same. Breeze is pushing it over there a bit clearly. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, the way there was one at St George's Hill, 210 downhill.
The 8th.
14. 8s as well. There's like 180 odd.
Eighth.
But they all sit a little below you, and it's just visually so appealing.
8th is hard, isn't it?
Uptone Saucer Green.
Yeah, I find that a hard hole.
Well, you got 10 yards.
Is that
bounced short? I've cart-righted Cartwright.
I'm not playing this game anymore. Nice shot, nice shot.
Thank you very
Adio, Stu, for the driver, for the lessons earlier, do I want to be feeling that the grip pull ahead of the ball like the irons, or does that release earlier? It releases earlier because you want the angle of attack to be positive. Asaya, is it okay to take your grip with the club on the ground, or is it better in front of your face like Scotty? I would recommend doing it the way I'd do it, as opposed to Scotty. Anyway, Richard Skinner, great show, guys. Can you test the Mizuno S3 versus Strixon ZX? I think it's a night of no testing, isn't it? We've got 5
minutes left.
Yeah, but
We'll
do it
go
next week.
full bore in it next week.
Yeah, full on test
Oh,
next
yeah.
week. Full on test. Richard Skinner,
I'll go
great
to
show.
Go to the chiropractor and make sure my
yeah.
back's working.
You're on the tee. Low round. How good are Callaway TI irons and the type of player they suit?
So the TI, really good heads. They suit, I would say, there's a decent bit of forgiveness. They actually retain a bit of spin. They're slightly on the heavier side, which can compromise some specs. But really stable, really forgiving, good ball speed, good all-round head, quite dear. But
Nice.
they're really good designer. They're a fantastic
it.
head. Yeah. Right, let's go a bit up the right, because it's going to kick left if I don't absolutely clatter it. So
I'm going to have to start practicing and warming up for these, because it's getting all way too competitive, and I'm starting to lose a lot of golf matches in these lives, and I don't like it. And I don't like it.
it had elements of Graham. Who's the England manager? Do I not like?
Do I not like orange?
Yeah. What was his name?
Graham. Thank you, Mark.
Taylor. Yeah, thank you, Mark. Yep.
Yeah, he's got a very similar haircut to Mark, actually, Graham Taylor. Graham Taylor. Get variety on. Did you see that documentary in the UK?
No, I don't think he did. Was it
that's
called
gone
Being
wrong.
Graham Taylor
I was
or something?
giggling. I was giggling. Come
You ought
back.
to. Oh, I
Come
thought it was
back.
going to gear back in.
Come back. Oh, I've never been 5 down in my life. It's
Good job. It's a virtual game. isn't it?
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing that's
We'll
consoling
be going
me.
in after this hole. as well.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's consoling me.
What's the biggest winning margin you've had in an 18-hole game?
I won a pro tournament by 8 shots, one day.
I mean, like match play.
Oh, match play?
Have you done a 9 and 8 or a 10 and 8?
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I think I've done a 7 and 6. I don't think
Have you?
or an 8 and 6.
Have you?
I don't
That's-
think I've done I haven't done a 10 and 8 or a 9
That's
and
a
7.
fair effort. Go on, hustle. Yeah. Well, being pulverised.
What the dog's license is 7 and 6, isn't it?
Yeah, all right, Simon. All right.
No,
Fortunately, we've only got 3
that
minutes.
wasn't a pointed
I'm
question. We have
joking.
some funny names for things in golf. don't we?
Yeah, 7 Up. Fizzy drinks.
I thought, yeah.
Fizzy drinks, 7 Up. 7 Up. What else have we got coming in? Asaya. Goodness me, Asaya and Adio. You've got nothing else to do on a Monday night. I'm joking. My old club had 2 par 3s that played 20-odd yards short each. So nice watching the ball fly into the sky and land so softly. Yeah, very good.
There's something about that hang time, isn't there, for when they're playing downhill.
Yeah. Stuart, what advice do you have when you totally lose your swing on the golf course? Good question. Grip the club light and think about speedier takeaway. Grip it light, speedier takeaway. Those 2 things normally help you get yourself reset. I don't think. Do we? What? I'm still to play. The torture of it all. Have you made 4?
If it 2-putts me
Yeah. Okay.
from, what have I got?
Okay,
37 foot.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's hope it 3-putts you and then gives me something.
That'd be crisp contact there.
So, make
Golf,
the pain
I'm
go
certain
away.
that golf is an ancient Scottish swear word.
Yeah, right. Make the pain go away.
Single
Daddy.
syllable can be shouted loudly. Oh, nice.
Well,
Right.
I've been pulverised by Simon, and it's all for the world to see. What have we got? We've got a couple of questions we can run through. What have we got here? Improve my. We've got Stuart. That was that one. Nicholas. Improved my swing shaft lean. Improved my swing shaft lean, hitting out of the centre. Playing a T150, T100 with weak lofts, 47-degree wedge, 7-iron speed is around 101. 135 ball spin. What would you change, ball or iron head?
I don't think I've got. What was the spin again? Sorry, 7-iron spin, 6,000. Spin sub 6,000. I mean, depending on what ball you're playing, if you wanted to get the spin up another kind of 500 or 600 revs, if you're in, say, Pro V1, go Pro V1X. That would just lift the spin up a little bit. It sounds like you're doing a great job with your dynamics. At high speed like you've got, you can get away with a little lower spin because your ball's that high anyway. Only change if the flight's not where you want it to be. By the sounds of it, you're doing some really good work. So, yeah, it doesn't sound far off. It can be a bit of a feel versus spin preference on the ball, but at your speed, I'd prefer to see it lower than too high.
Very good. Well, listen, we've had a fantastic hour. We aren't going to be able to get through all of the questions, so tune in nice and early next week and get those questions in early when we'll be celebrating a win at the Ryder Cup. Give me the score.
15-13.
15-13 to...
I think the red, white, and blue. But I hope Europe.
James, give us a score.
16-12.
16-12. Europe. Come on. I'm going with 17-11. We're what a lunatic. Can you imagine that score? And listen, as per usual.
Which way around though?
But, yeah. Well, as usual, thank you so much for tuning in. We love to have all of your questions in. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of fun and frolics this evening. Enjoy the Ryder Cup. Barney is setting in for a fantastic weekend. Hope you are too. Big thanks to Simon and James and for you all tuning in, and we'll see you all again next week. Toodaloo.
Righty-o.
If I could get it to stop. Yeah, I'm taking the audio out now.